Okay, so now it's September, 23rd, 2019. I'm in my sewing room, aka War Room 2. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm testing out this camera. It has a glitch in it though. Right? Anyway, as you can see, so what's happening here is I'm trying to have a good attitude, people. Okay. I am trying to have a good attitude. I glow in this room. Do you notice that? I remember I already said that in one video. It turned into a ghost. So, I'm glowing. I can see that. Anyway, I have to go outside, people, like, in the next 3 or 4 hours. And by that time, I'll be tired, right? Because I've been up already for a little while. And, no. I have an eye appointment in February. I see the eye doctor that I had seen before. She's a Punjabi woman. She's not too far from over here. And, February, on my birthday or something like that. I went in, I asked to see the eye specialist in the first week, like June 2nd or something of this year. So that's June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. 9 months, people, to go see an eye doctor that I've already seen. Although it hasn't been for about 2.5 years, 2 years since I've seen her. Nine months. If that isn't targeting, I don't know what is. In terms of, they know I haven't seen an eye doctor in a couple of years. And they're making me wait almost a whole year just to see an eye doctor that I've already seen. And then when I go, then they all of a sudden start giving me all these eye tests, right? That's what they do. And they're pushing on your eyes as they're putting freezing agent in there, right? So that by the time 6 months goes by, you don't want nobody touching your eyes because it feels like somebody's always pushing their fingers into your eyes. And you're already feeling pressure because of whatever, right? I don't know. So anyway, I am going to go and get my ladder today with my bad eyes, people. And I'm going to attempt to get up on that roof of the porch, that whole fucking thing, because it rained again, and the rain was just coming down worse between the seams and whatever. And I'm going to find a way to fucking fix it, and I'm going to try and have a good attitude. Right? I have to buy some wood. So I already asked my son to take me to Home Depot, because I'm just going to put pieces of wood up there. That plastic shit that they're making these days is no good. It flies off in the wind. It cracks. It doesn't even last a year. We've already tried that. You can see what happened. First wind came, blew it off because it's so thin. And it's just rotten. And break, snaps. And then the other stuff has been sitting there ever since I moved in. So anyway, I don't know how I'm going to fix it, but I'm going to try and fix it, people. Right? I might have to go down to where, the homeless people are and see if there's somebody out there that knows anything about that stuff, because I'm not going to be able to lift up the wood by myself. And my son probably won't help me because, one, he doesn't like to do that stuff, because, one, he doesn't feel like he should have to, which he shouldn't, and two, he's a heavy man, so he doesn't want to climb up there. I told him, well, I will. Because the porch, the way it's connected to the house, is wrong. There's nothing there to support the weight, so once somebody's up there, the nails can just slip out and you're gone. And I told him, well, I'm not heavy, I'll do it. I'll screw the fucking wood in. I just need somebody to pick it up and put it up there for me, because I'm not strong enough to do it by myself, people. As I can't open my back door. I can't open my fucking back door. So I'm going to ask her, to fucking fix it again. But, I can't ask her too much, because if I ask her too much, then still waiting on the basement, right? But that's our fault, right? Because Edgar said he was going to do it, and then Edgar decided not to do it. And then my son said he would do it, and then my son realized he couldn't do it by himself because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And we're still waiting. Waiting for this handyman. Oh, I'm telling you, people. So I'm in my sewing room here, and I'm like, I should be in here, people. But there are people out in the world that don't want me to accomplish anything with any kind of paperwork when it comes to taking Fraser Health Authority, Andrew the Dragon, back to court as to what they did to Shemaine. Because if they're held accountable to what they did to Shemaine, the organ train in British Columbia, Canada, is going to dry freaking up, people. That's what's going to start happening. And they don't want it to dry up. Because they're the ones out there with the money that are buying the organs. So keep me busy. And what does that do? It prevents it from going to court. Right? But if I don't do the porch, people, I'm hooped. I have to be the responsible one. How about that? It would be irresponsible of me for not even trying. Since I'm the one that fucking lives here, right? Like I said, they're just trying to force me out of the house, people. That's what it is. That's all it is. Because they know they can get more money after I'm gone. One way or another. Whether they sell the fucking place and make their $1 million fucking profit. Or whether they rent the fucking house out for $3,200, $3,300, $3,400 a month. $3,500 a month. With promise to fix things. Right? Doesn't matter. But I can't go anywhere, people. I'm stuck right now. I'm trying to sort out my life. Right? That's what I'm trying to do right now. So, before I go outside and get all dirty and wet and grimy and gross. I thought I'd come in here and, because I gotta get on with these diapers, people. I found the white thread. The white thread's in there. I know where it is. And then I'll be too tired when I come in to do any of this stuff, right? So I'm trying to do a little bit now. So this is the box that's going to Kitimat with the teapot in it. I had a little teapot in it, remember? So I basically have the box. Just try and get that going, and I found some envelopes for some books. So I figure if I can just get the box and the books ready. Right? Well, not ready, but almost ready. It'll be better. It'll be a start, but I'm having issues right now with going outside, and I'm like choked, but I'm trying to have a good attitude about it. Right? I know those books are in here somewhere. I just seen them. Like, I just seen them. Oh, God. So, I don't know. I'll find them. But this book here, and I'm going to upload this now, people, because this is going to be my day. Right? In the next 3 hours, 9, 10 o'clock, I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm on the porch. I'm running around the yard looking for wood to do porch repairs. Right? And then you see this binder? This one right here? What I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, people. Since we know that there's people out there that don't want me to get the information as to what happened to Shmay out there, basically, not to mention what happened to Uncle John, right? You know, in a legitimate sense, in terms of like a court setting with a lawsuit, and, you know, the government's held to account to, you know, the fucking federal crimes that they perpetrate upon the general public for profit, personal and corporate, right? Because I already done that with Andrew the Dragon and didn't get me very far, now did it. So, as I do my videos regarding Shmay, I'm going to start walking you through all this stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to present the information to the best of my ability. So that even if I don't make it to court, people, because something bad happens to me, you know, in terms of this pressure in my head, right? Or whatever, the information is out there. Right? There's no denying the facts, right? And if it happens to one family, it happens to more than one family. Because it's been happening. The only reason that it happened to Shmay, people, is because it's already happened to other people and they just didn't notice it. And if they did notice it, they didn't freaking stand up and say something against it. Because one, maybe they were afraid, or two, they didn't believe what they thought they noticed and they ignored it. I'm not ignoring it, people. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not ignoring it any more than I'm ignoring that porch, right? And since I have to go out there and do this fucking porch for myself just so that I can feel like I have some fucking peace in this house while I'm here, I'm not going to ignore that, right? I have to be the responsible one. I can't take my landlords to fucking court asking them to fix a fucking porch so that they can get even madder at me and try and force me out even more out of this house. Although I don't know why they want to fucking force me out, because I'm not a bad person other than they want more money. Everything always goes down to fucking money in at least in British Columbia, Canada. It never used to be like that so bad, people. Oh yeah, money, everybody, brags with their money. But now it's beyond bragging about, oh, well, I've got this and I own that and my assets are this and, you're that because you don't have money. And you get treated like a second fucking class citizen. And what do second class citizens do? They survive. The only way they survive, though, is they do what they're capable of doing. So I'm going to go out in the fucking porch and go see what I'm capable of doing. Over the next week, I give myself 1 fucking week. That pond is just going to have to wait. What's the priority, the pond or the porch? And I'm choked, people. I'm choked because I don't want to climb a fucking ladder. I really don't. But I have to. I have to. I can't wait for some fucking handyman that's got a bad fucking attitude and wants to drag it out for 3 months. Right? In terms of, he's supposed to help fix the fucking gutters and pipes and all this shit. He's nowhere to be seen. He's not doing nothing. Nothing. When people sit around and do nothing, that tells you something. But yet, they're accumulating more of this and more of that and more, but still doing nothing. And I'm like, okay, it's because, they want you to suffer. They want you to suffer. They want you to be afraid. They want, they don't fucking care. That's how they fucking gain wealth and power, by not fucking caring. I should be in here working on this stuff, people. If my landlords cared about what happened to my family in regards to how the system treats a class below a certain level on average. I'm not saying that people with money don't ever have their children wrongfully apprehended, because some of them do, because they can afford the big fancy lawyers to get back those kids. So it's beneficial for the court system to have a rich family lose their children in the manner that I've seen my children or grandchildren be treated, by a system that's employed to protect the people, not exploit the people. I don't know, people. I'm feeling sorry for myself. Right? That's what's happening here. I'm feeling sorry for myself that I'm being beat up by my fucking landlords that don't want to fix their fucking house. Because they want me out. And they just don't know how to tell me that to my face. Because if they really wanted me to stay and they really cared about me, hold on a minute. Don't know if I'm still glowing or not. I feel like I am. So anyway, there's pressure in my head, people. I'm telling you, I am not looking forward to going outside. I should not have to go outside and do some of these things that I'm going to be doing. And I'm choked. And I'm trying to have a good attitude about it. And I'm trying not to be ungrateful for my landlords to allow me to stay in this place, because it is what it is, right? At this point in life. So, I'm debating whether I should upload this video, because I'm sure someone in the crowd's going to be, oh, you're a racist. You're a racist. You're picking on the South Asian people. You're picking on the Chinese people. You're picking on the rich white supremacist people. You're picking on everybody when you should be picking on yourself. You did it all to yourself, Judy. All of it. You deserve what you got. You should have kept your legs closed. It's all your fault that you were born human. Should I leave it on that note, people? Just get up and fucking... It's drizzling. Drizzling outside. It's not raining and it's not nice. And it's ready to drizzle. Because it's been raining. So everything's wet. Everything that I'm going to touch out there will be wet, damp, and wet. As my head's going, ooh, 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 because of this pressure. This eye doctor, when I first met her, I'm going to leave it on this note. When I first met this eye doctor, she wanted to cut something in my eye to let the fluid run out from it, right? Without having to rely on drops all the time. And at best, maybe it would be good for a couple of years. And then after that, would probably have to do it again. This is what she told me, right? And that on the downside of it would be I would get scar tissue wherever she cut it, however she cut it. She was going to use a laser. And if I got scar tissue, it could become even more of a problem. More of a problem than what I already got. And when I go see her in fucking February, 9 months from the time I asked to go see this woman, she'll be like, how have you been managing for the last 3 years without drops? I don't understand. You should be dead by now. Because your eyes should have went poop. You're a unique case. I can hear it now. This is what I want people to really understand. That I have to work around this shit. Right? But sometimes I think all this shit is just trying to prevent me from showing you guys this shit. Like I said, I don't know if Shimei will ever get justice in a court setting, right? Especially in British Columbia, Canada, with its corruption embedded into the public union sector, right? But it's still a war, people. I'm in AKA War Room 2 / sewing room.